we are finally getting around to doing a tour of the boat. We're excited to show you our home. We've been on the boat since March 1st and it has been awesome. We love our boat. It sails super fast. Anyway, we were super excited about it. So I'll show you a little bit of the technical stuff with it, as well as just the overall layout of the whole thing. So here's the main area. We love to, the kids just love being able to put the table down and watch movies as we're sailing. It's so nice to be able to have a full view, a 360 view outside as we're sailing, especially at night or in bad weather. We have the B&G electronics, and then we have the NKE autopilot, and we have loved it. Everything's worked pretty good. We've had a few issues with the autopilot and the rotating mast, but we are in business now. So we have gas oven and stove, and we are in the process of changing that out right now. So we're going to convert this over to electricity. So we have two fridges. We don't have a freezer yet, but we're trying to figure that one out. So right here is where our grab bag is, safety equipment. Here is our AC unit. We only have the one that controls just the saloon area, and it works awesome. It works off our inverter as well. So then our batteries, our Master Volt Ultra 5500. And we have 4 of those. Then the solar charge controllers are actually in the back. Then here's our inverter. So we have 6 the Solvane Flex panels. So we have these 3, then these 3, and then we have 4 over here. They never make mainsail covers big enough. And then I will show you down in the portside hull. Alright, so this is the portside hull. This is the front of the boat. There's a kitchen area. We love the escape hatches. It's always fun to see fish. And it has all the kids at school stuff here. And this is Gina's wardrobe right here. And this is Ruby's room. We can't live without our Mickeys. Best blanket ever. Ruby's bear. Been in all the states in the US, except for Oklahoma and Hawaii. So here is the wardrobe. And then under here on both sides is just storage for food. And there's a bunch of storage under here. We don't have a whole lot in there. And then underneath the floor, there's drinks. But underneath all the floors, they come up and for storage. And here is so there is this, then there's an identical room right here with a toilet in it. Same size, toilet and a sink. So there's this. Shower. It's kind of fun for the shower. I didn't know boats had this. So this is below the water line. Flip the switch. Pump out all the water. Makes it fun. Here is the other restroom. Toilet. Same thing, medicine cabinet. Here's how you check whether your tanks are full. And here's how you can pump it out. Here's how you flush. Alright, and this is the rear of the boat. This is mine and Gina's room. Here's all my clothes. Shoes. Then once again we have a bunch of storage under here to take care of all of our stuff. As far as the rigging goes, the mast is carbon fiber, the sails are carbon fiber, the carbon fiber mainsail, the Genoa, the trinket, and the ORC, and then the Code Zero should be put away, but here it is. It is carbon fiber. Let's see, we have the A2 spinnaker and an A4 spinnaker. So we have way too many sails that we don't know what to do, that I don't know what to do. Just kidding. We're learning. So all this is carbon fiber as well. All the furling system is nice. You can't furl it partially. So you either have all the sail or nothing at all, which is nice in some ways, not in others. So. This is where the Genoa and the trinket and the ORC go through back to the winch, but you can trim everything really nice. And then back here you can adjust the mast position as well. So we keep all of our sails over in this hole, and then all of our toys, fun stuff over here. Just safety equipment. So this is where we control the water maker, and it makes, I don't know, 100, it says it makes about 100 liters an hour, and it's somewhere in there, so it does pretty good. The membranes are all under Ruby's bed. Then on both sides we have a motor, and they're the D2s Volvos, and they have ran great until last week. Apparently we've got some bad gas, and we have had them stall out on us, I don't know, like 5 or 6 times, and We've gone through everything, and it's something in between the filters and the tank. So it hasn't even got to the filters yet, and we've had to keep blowing it out. So we're trying to find some additive to kind of clean up the tanks. You look in there, there's not, you can see a little bit of water, and we tried to suck out most of it, but that's been a nightmare. The name of our boat. Before we even had our boat, way before, probably a year and a half before, Gina came up with the name Leah. We toyed around with a few different names, but Leah sat so well with us. The reason it's called Leah, one, for us, it has a spiritual meaning in the scriptures, reference to the Liahona. And as we're faithful, as we strive to do the right things, God will bless us and guide us in what we do in our life. Other thing, it stands for Leah, L-I-A, stands for love in action. And that's definitely something that we've strived to do as we've traveled throughout the world, is to find people who are sharing love, and as well us, we strive to share love as much as we can. Share a few thoughts on that. She came up with the name, and she wasn't totally sold on the boat idea. And then one day she said, I know our boat's name. We can call it Leah. And anyway, I was shocked because when she said that, I knew she was in. So it was a good day. People don't quite know what to think when we're from Hurricane. So we're not really from there. We have a house there, but that's the place we call home now. If we called anywhere home besides our boat. So we bought a house there about a year and a half ago, and we have absolutely loved that area. And there's so many just wonderful, wonderful people there. So we're grateful to be a part of that community. So a couple other things that I was thinking about is we're going to add a generator to the boat. We're going to add a Piccolo 5. It weighs 150 pounds, and apparently they're awesome. They're super quiet. It's only going to provide the energy we need, nothing more, and just really for emergency purposes. As far as the solar and batteries go, we actually are pretty good for the most part. So we can run everything fine as it is now, but with us changing the stove and oven over to electricity, we're going to have a little bit more care for our electricity consumption. One problem that we've had is the dagger board. We didn't hit anything. The dagger board fell apart, which is crazy. And at this point, Outremer is not willing to warranty it, which is unfortunate. They're like $6, almost $7 grand a piece. So that's then the other thing is I was told it'd be 3 weeks when I'd get the dagger board. So we hurried and measured everything and got it over to them as soon as possible. Now it's probably going to be 7-8 weeks by the time we finally end up getting our dagger boards, which is super frustrating. The boat doesn't perform near as well without them. In wind, it's a nightmare trying to maneuver in marinas. But honestly, in general, Outremer has been really good to deal with. Pierre, the used sales manager for used boats, he has been incredill, perfect with communication, just wonderful. So if you're interested in an Outremer, I'll see if he's okay with me adding his phone number here, but I totally work with him. He is, from day one, he's been super good to work with, the best at Outremer. Thanks for joining us on this awesome journey. If you have any questions about our boat, let us know. I'm glad that we finally put this together to share. It's intriguing to me to be able to share it. So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. Thanks tons for joining us, and look forward to having you next week.